I'm at 45,000.
45?
15,000 against wrist bid.
Yes.
Some things cost a lot of money, but nothing's expensive.
The thing you never have enough of is money.
Money talks in the selling game. Today on the Lifestyle Channel. Dogs can be a handful.
It's my doll now. Catch me.
They can be destructive.
Where's my bone? My bone!
And also very loving.
Okay, now the top of the head, please.
But training a dog isn't easy.
Nom, 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 nom. I want to play. I want to play now.
A lot of the time, it's the owners who need the training.
Good dog. This is wonderful. Isn't this fun?
Now you can learn the way of the dog.
I'm a super dog.
You and your great dog on the Lifestyle Channel.
Hit the road with the Antiques Roadshow next.
It's not a bad cash for a couple of hours fishing, is it?
When the worries of the world take hold, go fishing.
That was to his fancy.
Go Fishing takes you to some of the best fishing spots in Europe.
Oh, I think I ought to bite first cast there. Oh, yep, we're in. Oh, what about that for a crucian? Isn't that knockout? Isn't he lovely? Oh, he's got it again. Yes, we're on. Ah.
Cast your worries away and go fishing on the Lifestyle Channel.
Hi, I'm Scott McGregor from the Lifestyle Channel, and it's my great pleasure to present my favourite subject in today's Antiques and Collectibles Day. Bill Collins treats us to his collection of movie memorabilia and reveals a secret love. This is like Aladdin's cave. Plus, we take a tour through a warehouse of our convict past. 1803. There's also treasures from the back of a cupboard on Antiques Roadshow and some fascinating curios from Real Collector's Guide.
When you're buying an antique, you're buying history.
Plus, I'll give you some invaluable auction advice and show you how we're conserving our precious history. It's a treasure trove of stories, tips and the unexpected. So join me for the Antiques and Collectibles Day, today on the Lifestyle Channel.
Today on Real Collector's Guide.
When you're buying an antique, you're buying history.
A passionate collector reveals the secret language of the fan.
They're like paintings. They're not something to be stuck away in a drawer.
Today on the Lifestyle Channel's Antiques and Collectibles Day.
Hi, I'm Scott McGregor from the Lifestyle Channel.
Join Scott as he takes us through some unique Australian collections.
It's a treasure trove of stories, tips and the unexpected.
It's still got its original tag on it, 8 and 9pence.
We'll pay a call on the man they call Mr. Movies. Quite satisfying to get a whole set together.
Well, I think collectors are like that.
We meet a collector who's obsessed with getting that perfect cover. We'll also tell you about a really useful restoration service.
Australian Collections with Scott McGregor on the Lifestyle Channel.
You're watching the Lifestyle Channel's Antiques and Collectibles Day.
Wouldn't you love to create something like this? Well, now you can, with a little help from the Lifestyle Channel and international garden designer Malcolm Hillier. In this inspirational special, you'll learn all the skills and techniques for choosing, preparing and drying flowers. Brimming baskets, aromatic garlands. Malcolm demonstrates in glorious detail how to create them all. Malcolm Hillier's Guide to Dried Flowers on the Lifestyle Channel.
Pick up a few handy hints on Real Collector's Guide next.
Join Britain's greenest thumbs and discover the delights of gardening on Peter Seabrook's gardening series.
This is a variety called Kingfisher, and it's very deep pink in the bud, and then as the flowers open, they go almost white.
Down-to-earth gardening information and advice.
As that first flower ages, you need to just pinch that out, because then there's another whole series of buds beneath.
Let yourself be inspired by Peter Seabrook's gardening series on the Lifestyle Channel.
I'm Scott McGregor, and I'm here to tell you about Antiques and Collectibles Day on Sunday, 12th of July, and a great competition on the Lifestyle Channel. You could be in the running to win $5,000 to spend here at Off the Rails. All you have to do is call 1900 922 216 or send your entry to Off the Rails competition at the Lifestyle Channel. See your subscriber magazine and the Australian Country Style June issue for details. Competition closes 24th of July. We have a fantastic haven of unique antiques and collectibles, so get your entries in now, and best of luck.
Here we've got the christening cake of HRH, the Prince of Wales, Windsor Castle, 1842. And inside there is a piece of the christening cake.
A slice of history on Antiques Roadshow today on the Lifestyle Channel. One man's Titanic tribute.
More use was made of the wood on the ship. This is an example.
30 years in the making.
What did this man go through? Incredible.
Real Collector's Guide, today on the Lifestyle Channel. There's cooking shows, and then there's cooking shows.
Is this really a recipe, or are you just kidding me?
No, and this cooking show...
Oh, I'm afraid to look.
...is a bit of a worry.
That looks like a thing they used to clean a toilet with.
But it's one of the most talked about programs on American TV.
Let's clog those arteries.
Outrageous, irreverent, obnoxious, and off the rails.
Really sounds bad.
This little gem will leave you hungry for more.
I'll tell you what's bad. Look at this.
At Home on the Range, a cult sensation on the Lifestyle Channel.
This guy is cooking up a storm, and it's all minus the meat.
Now that's a kabuka.
If you thought vegetarian food was just lentils and rice and soybeans and very boring, it's time you tasted the Green Gourmet.
One of my favourite pièces de résistance and very, very simple.
It's all very simple and healthy and colourful and exotic, and anyone can do it.
Taste.
So for some great green inspiration, this is the ultimate temple of taste, the Green Gourmet on the Lifestyle Channel.
Pick up a few handy hints on Real Collector's Guide next.
What do you think would happen?
I think we ought to get cracking.
If your neighbour was allowed to redecorate your room.
Basically, they've got 2 days to do whatever they like. They can strip it, paint it, cover it in pink, whatever they want to do, really.
We've got the paint here. What do you think?
I think that's going to look absolutely brilliant.
He might burst into tears. I certainly won't.
Well, that's very interesting. You seem to be painting that completely the wrong colour.
I hope they like it. I do too. Oh, wow.
The original series that's a hit in Britain.
Speechless.
Changing Rooms on the Lifestyle Channel.
Hi, I'm Patrick Lindsay, and I've joined the Lifestyle Channel to share some inside tips on how to manage your money. Everything from keeping to a weekly budget through to organising a mortgage on your second home. It doesn't matter how little you've got to spare, I'll be presenting a whole host of investment options, as well as ways to stretch your dollar for those special celebrations. I'll reveal the secrets to making your money work for you. So keep watching the Lifestyle Channel for the best tips on money.
Coming up next, the BBC documentary, The Selling Game.